Okay, there we go. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be doing a best of 3 draft. I'll be playing at least one best of 3 game after that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Format is still pretty fresh. Lots of different things that I still have to discover. So yeah, looking forward to this draft and let's see what we open. On the table there are several people that I know. We immediately open a great rare in the form of Realm Walker. It's a shapeshifter, a 2/3 changeling, and it allows us to look at the top card of our deck and to play creatures of a certain type. So very good with other changelings actually, and very good in a deck that a certain creature type. Hey Kawasaki, welcome. Welcome. Other cards in this spec that I consider are definitely the Avalanche Caller. I think it's great. I have it pretty highly. I'm not sure if it's better than Realm Walker though. I think it is. I'm not that much of a snow drafter, but yeah, let's see if we can get there. So I think if I really want to be snow, that we're picking the snow covered island here. There are no other real snow payoffs in this pack. If I would want snow, I take the Path to the World tree. Maybe the Bind the Monster, which is a nice blue card together with my color. I think if I really want to be snow in this draft, I need to declare that pretty early. Picking up a snow covered island here is great. So yeah, locking in the island. Hopefully the Bind the Monster wheels, maybe the Priest of the Haunted Edge wheels. Like that in my my heavy snow decks. Replicating Ring, very nice card in a snow deck. Not only does it tap for snow mana, it also allows me to splishy splash a bit, which is something I like to do in the snow deck. Other options here are, oh, there's a Shimmer Drift. I might like that better than the Replicating Ring. It does very similar things, right? It creates a snow mana, drains a mana of every color. Instead of it costing 3 and being a spell in my deck, it's one of the better snow lands that I can pick up. I think so. I think I'm higher on the build than I am on the Replicating Ring. Yeah, I agree, Kawasaki. Oh, I got there. Took a while, but I got there. Okay. So we can continue our top 5 comments. Yeah, I can totally see that, especially if you're on the snow lane. Can definitely see why Veil would be a top 5 comment. There's the option of picking the ice tunnel here, continuing our snow route, cutting off people to my left from being snow. If I do this the right way and snow is actually open, Morita of the Frost will most likely might wheel, not most likely, but might, and the same goes for Glittering Frost. Since black the black-blue duel is one of the better frost lands, I'm seriously considering taking the Ice Tunnel here. Even though I think Bind the Monster is a great card, I think Mistwalker is a great card, I think Morit is definitely a nice card. Glittering Frost is. Frostpire Arcanist might even be. I'm continuing my my snow fort. Ooh, it's very unfortunate to see the snowland missing here. So that means that someone to my right is actually snowlands rather high as well. What else is here? There's a Pilfering Hawk, which is definitely an option. There's nothing really great in this pack, so Telgrid Shadow is definitely an option if I end up black control. Shadow is a really nice card here if I can foretell it on turn 2 and play it out on turn 4 without playing any creatures myself. It might be a 2-1. The Hawk is these, but I expect to be able to pick up a Hawk if I want to. I'm picking up the shadow here as a black control hatch. Okay, very happy to see the green-blue land here. Green, one of the premium snow colors. If I end up heavily snow, I'm most likely going to be green as well. And blue, a nice color for the color. So yeah, I think I continue to force the snow lane here and picking up my fourth snowland in 6 picks. Okay. Very good deck in the snow deck is Bergstrider. It's also a blue card, which I like. If I'm considering to be a 5-color deck, Cardus Vicious Return is definitely an option here. But I think the cleanest snow decks are actually the Sultai decks. Not splishy splashing for all sorts of stuff. That said though, Cardus Vicious Return is like a B, while Bergstrider is maybe a C. So I'm going to miss a bit of power here by picking Bergstrider, but still I think the gap is small enough that picking Bergstrider here is a valid pick. Okay, another snowland. This one not in the Sultai colors, but it adds white, which is fine. I think it's another snowland. It's going to enable my snow payoffs very nicely, and it allows me to maybe splash a white card later on if need be. I don't think there's any real serious alternative here. Frostpeak Yeti is not a great card, so pick any snowland over the Frostpeak Yeti here. Okay, so would you? So Kawasaki is saying in the chat that he's not sure whether the Saga is more powerful than Strider. But would you then seriously consider picking Strider over the Saga in a pick one pack one? Because I wouldn't. I would be on the Saga in that case. Yeah, it's pretty lucky that the 1-color lands are blue. This is my second land, and also the dual lands have all been blue. Nice. I can. Okay, so Kawasaki is saying that that he would indeed pick the Strider over the Saga, which is interesting because I would definitely not do that. But I guess that if you're forcing snow anyway in most of your drafts, I can see that being a viable first pick. But I'm definitely not on the forcing snow route, even though it might seem that way right now. Okay, so this pack is all out of snow cards, but there's a Departure Realm, a card that I really like in a heavy blue deck. I'm not saying I'm going to play it, definitely, but it's definitely a card that be playable here. Okay, the Moreed Wield and the Bind the Monster Wield. So Moreed is a changeling, enters the battlefield as a copy of a permanent that I control. If it's a creature, it enters with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. It's also a snow permanent, so in that sense, it's works with all the cards that look for snow payoffs in your deck, like the blue-green Saga that mills 3, and then you chapter after you can return 2 snow permanents to your deck, etc. No cards I want here, so I'm dragging the mists to the sideboard. Cards I want here either. I'll take the uncommon and a Funeral Longboat. People are lower and lower on the Funeral Longboat. I'm not high on it either, but I don't think it's last pick material. Oh, I'm gonna need your help here, Kawasaki, because my eye immediately goes to the Demon Bolt. But I think one of the green cards here is definitely better. I'm pretty high on Spirit. I think I'm higher on Spirit than I am on Outrider. I'm not sure whether the World Tree is in consideration here against the 3-2 green uncommons. Okay, Kawasaki is on the bear as well, and that would also have been my pick. So I think we're picking the bear here, and we start picking payoffs for all the lands that we took in pack 1. And Alderguard is a nice start. If Outrider wheels, that would be sick. But also Horizon Seeker on the wheel would be nice. So yeah, let's see get any of those cards back. What do we have here? There's a replicating ring, which I like. A replicating ring will help me cast all the sagas that we might pick up later and all the multicolored cards. There's also an Arnie Slays the Troll here, which is pretty nice. I think for me it's between those two. Although Bind the Monster might be into consideration. Maybe even Feed the Serpent. I think being double black makes it a quite hard to cast card with my mana base currently. So I think I'm on Replicating Ring. Although the Trickster God Heist might be better. Target non-basic non-creature permanents. Really not sure. I think I'll take the ring as it being a safe pick and helping me. Ooh, I think we're getting paid off here with Ascended Spirit. If there is a deck that that this card is good in, it's definitely my deck. Given the amount of snowlands I already have. There's also the option of taking the snow-covered islet here and hoping that the spirit wheels. Because outside the snow-heavy deck, the spirit is really bad. I think I'm going to try that. It's a bit... yeah, it's a bit of a greedy play, as Kawasaki is saying in chat, but I think I'm going to try it. Let's see. Let's see if it pays off. Okay, so... Ooh. Another snowland here, which I could take, but green and white are... it's a fine combination, but I think the Icebind Pillar here is a nice nice payoff for me being heavy snow. It's just a great card, so I think I'm on Icebind Pillar here over everything else in the deck. If Raven wheels, I'll play it. If Stroke wheels, I'll play it. If Trickster God Heist wheels, I'll play it. The Arctic Tree Line wheels, I'm very happy. So rather, it's rather likely that I'm getting a playable card out of this pack on the wheel. So see if that's indeed the case. Another great snow duel, adding red to my already very colored mana base, which I like. And there are no real great cards in this pack, although Port of the Carvel is not bad. And it's definitely a land that I can play considering my mana base, so it's between those two for me, I think. But since I'm so heavy blue, might wheel. Like, if there's another blue drafter, Raven is a fair pick over the Port. I think I'm going to take the land here once more and hoping that either the Port or the Raven. Another snowland. There's also a Glittering Frost here, and there's also an Invasion of the Giants. I'm honestly not sure what to take here. I have one giant thus far in Bergstrider. Of course, I hope to pick up another Bergstrider if possible. I do have some changelings. I think I would be on the Glittering Frost. Kawasaki in chat prefers the Glittering Frost as well over the mountain. Okay, yeah, I'm on the same page here. Take the Glittering Frost to make our mana base even more solid. Okay, Snowland is out of this pack, which might be because somebody picked up a dual land that was just in their colors and there was nothing else. Could also be the case that there's a second snow drafter on the table. We'll see. The wheels in the previous packs will tell us a bit more about that. I think I like Gladewalker being a changeling and an early blocker. Can leverage. I'm not that high on the 80. Okay, here we have a Morehead of the Frost. A second one, another changeling for our deck. Other cards in consideration are Mistwalker. Not sure whether... so it's another changeling, but it's a cheaper spell. So I'll be able to play it earlier. Not a snow permanent, but I think it being a bit of a more early play is making me take it there. Here there's nothing in the pack, but there is still a snowland to take the snow cover plains. Uh, ooh, there's I think I'm taking the. I think the Trickster Godheist is a nice one here. Dark creatures, target non-basic, and then target player loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. I think this is better than bind the monster. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm not very high on the Invader. I'm also not very high on the Jetty. If I need to choose between a 4 mana 3/3 and a 6 mana 5/6, I think I'm on the 4 mana 3/3 just for curve out reasons. This is a giant though, but I think okay, this is unfortunate. It was a very heavy blue pack, and I think this was also the pack where our 1 mana snow rare was in. So our greedy play did not pay off. Unfortunate. Lesson learned. Grinddraugr, a fine card, not something I hope to main deck. And another yet. Let's have a look at our deck. Ooh. Immediately an interesting pick between Caller and Alderguard. Both cards are insane in my deck. I think I'm higher on Caller than on Alderguard. It also being 2 mana. I think it is Caller here. Other great cards in this pack are the Snow-Covered Forest, the Packmate, and of course the Alderguard. I think it's unlikely that one of those 3 wheel, but leaving 3 green cards in the pack makes it so that I higher the probability of one of the 3 wheeling. If I would take the Spirit here, the probability that I have something on the wheel is smaller, I think. So I'll take second Caller, definitely a nice payoff of being into snow. Ooh, Sarul Varium Eater. What does this do? Whenever a permanent an opponent controls graveyard, put a 1/1 on it. So it's a 3 mana 3/3. It grows if something on the opponent's side dies. At the beginning of my upkeep, if a rule of 1 or more counters on it, you may remove all of them. Exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than. Ooh, wow. So it's I think it's Sarulf here, right? Sarulf is pretty great. Other options are the Pillar, Sculptor of Winter, the Highland Forest. But I think I need to start great cards here. I think Sarulf is a card that is definitely playable with my mana base. So let's play it. Okay, what do we have here? Another snow-covered island that I can pronunciation of realm rhymes with realm. Oh yeah, realm. Realm Eater. Thanks, Kawasaki. Well, I don't think it is Blizzard Brawl here. Not sure though. Is this a Brawl deck? Take Mistwalker over the Snowcover Plains? See, could pick. Yeah, true. It is a great defensive creature. Sure, we'll pick it up. Okay, then this is a Brawl, I guess. Not very happy with the snow-covered mountain. Yeah, I have no incentive to splash red. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snowlands. So you might be correct that we do not really need any more. Although more is better, right? Another ring. There's also a struggle for Scamfar, which is a nice nice combat trick. I think it's ring or Scamfar here, and since I already have a ring, towards the struggle for Scamfar. Lock that one in here. Some very interesting picks here. I think Cardur is a great card and is definitely playable given our mana base. So that's an option. There's also the Mirror Lake, which is great. There's an Eyesight Troll, which is great in my deck. Another Forest. Wow, this is a very nice pack. I'm picking the Troll because I think it's a very nice payoff for us being this heavy snow. But definitely have liked multiple cards in that pack. A great snowland though, really going to help my mana base here in the form of Woodland Chasm, black and green, which two colors that I'm playing. Best alternative card here would be Scamfar Shadow Sage, which is not bad given the amount of changelings that I'm playing. But I think it's between the land and the Shadow Sage, and I'm going to pick the land. I think the heavier, snowier mana base is the better. And look at that, we're getting another chance for a Shadow Sage. And since this land, both of the colors are, say, off color for my deck, pick the Shadow Sage here, and pretty happy with it. Not a great pack here. Don't think I'm playing any of these cards. I might pick the Mammoth up. I don't see me putting that in the deck. Yeah, I could also pick the Nico's Divine Destiny. I don't think it matters. Second Icebind Pillar. I think that's playable. I think you can play two. And I don't see anything else that is interesting here. 3/7 is fine, but I think an Icebind Pillar is better. Don't have a lot of top end right now, so one of the Yetis might stay into as a win con, as a way to win the match eventually. Nothing here that really interests me. Base of the Draugr is better card when I'm playing it. I'll take an Undersea Invader here. I'm not going to play 3 Yetis, that's for sure. Nothing here. I'm not going to play the Giant. Picking up the common faction here, I think. What do I have in my sideboard? Sure, I'll take a Cravenhook sideboard. Ravenwing. Which I might play, but I probably am not. Okay, let's see what we picked up. Okay, so this is the deck so far. Currently have cards. Running 7 normal lands. Question is, do we want to run the snow-covered plains? Because it's providing a color that I do not need. And I don't think, like, I have 2 snow islands, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 snowlands if I cut the plains. I am pretty heavy snow payoff, so I definitely like every snowland I can get my hands on. I'm not sure whether I want to play a off-colored snowland. Do you have any opinion on this, Kawasaki? I would be interested to hear it. I'll count my creatures. See how my creatures spell. So Burst Rider I like, Moritz I like, Scamfar Shadow Sage I like with all the with the Mistwalkers that I have, and also the Gladewalker, being a shapeshifter and all. Ice Troll I like. I think I like all my creatures. If I'm cutting a creature, it's probably a Yeti. Around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 creatures right now. I think I could cut a Yeti. The question was, Kawasaki, would you play the snow-covered plains? Because it's totally off color, so the only reason to play it would basically be to have an extra snow land. That's especially useful with the Eyesight Troll, the Priest, the Avalanche Caller. Well, quite a few cards that Kawasaki would not play it, and I was already leaning that way as well. So cut it. Which leaves us with, why is it not stacking these islands? Oh, they have different art. Are you kidding me? That is horrendous. We currently have 41 cards. I kind of like the Tergrid Shadow given how low I am on creatures. I definitely like to give away the Gladewalker, for example, if it's still a 1/1. So I think God Heist is pretty good here. Any other creatures that I might want to give away? Not really, right? Outside of the Guardian, there's nothing I really want to give away. May exchange control of 2 target non-basic non-creature permanents that share a creature type. Are there any cards in that department that I would like to give away? Not sure. Yeah, Kawasaki is wondering whether I like the Raven Wings. I don't, actually, so I'm probably going to cut it, which already makes it 40 cards. So cards that I not really like in this deck are the Double Yeti and the Trickster Gold Heist. I think this is the deck. Let me look at the sources. So I'm running 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. 4, 5, 6, 7 black sources, and 4, 5, 6, 7 green. So 8, 7, 7, where 8 is blue, 7 is green, 7 is black. Quickly looking over my deck whether that is fair, and I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, kind of like the mana base the way Arena suggested it to be. I'm going to lock in the deck as is. Any last changes you would like to make, Kawasaki? Maybe a quick look at the sideboard here. Yeah, it's 8 blue, 7 green, 7 black indeed. Yeah. So black cards we're running is the Shadow Sage, and the Haunted Edge. So that's 4. I'm a bit more heavy green than I am black, so could of course cut a swamp, add a forest, which would make it 8/8/6. Yeah, Kawasaki is saying the same thing, so I'm going to do that. Quick look at the sideboard. Is there anything that you would take to replace the Yeti with? Because I think if I'm making a cut here, it's probably the Yeti. Not seeing it actually. Could play a Raise the Draugr. Quite a lot of shapeshifters, so quite a lot of shapeshifters. Might play the 6 mana bounce. Choose one or both. I think this card is great if you can reset your own sagas with it. But since we don't really have a deck that is trying to do that. Yeah, we have one saga but as I mentioned earlier, Kawasaki, I don't really see a lot of things that I want to trade away, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, of course, we're trading and then we're bouncing that creature to give it back to my own hand. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I like it a lot. Sorry, I didn't see that line. I didn't see that line, but that's a great addition. Yeah, of course, I can trade away a creature and then bounce it back to my own hand. So basically, I then stall a creature and have another extra creature to play. Yeah, that is great. That is the input I'm looking for from chat. Okay, Kawasaki, thanks for being here. Yeah, let's play a match. Let's play a game. Yeah, so again, I'm not really one to force snow. I don't like it that much, but I think having the color as pack one, pick one, and then my second pack not actually offering anything great outside the snow island, kinda brought me into that lane, and I think we reasonably paid off. We got punished a bit for our greedy try to wield the blue rare, which was unfortunate, but okay, this is a fine hand. I don't I need to play the ring on 3. I can play either the God's Heist or the Eater, or probably that's going to be the Realm Eater. Yeah, let's keep this hand. It's a bit slow, but we'll see. Start out with the tap land, and go from there. Forest, play out my my second snowland, and then go forest ring on turn 3. No. I think I should have played a forest there, because then if I would have picked up a swamp, I could have played Realm Eater on turn 3. By playing the island here, I removed that opportunity for myself. I would really like to play the Snowville as Snowville here for some reason, but I don't think it's necessary. I can just do this, play ring, and now with ring I have the option to play Realm Eater next turn. I can also play the forest and play Bergstrider next turn if I want to. Maybe that's the play. Play the forest, play the Bergstrider, and then the turn after I can resolve the Realm Eater. So 5 mana available. I think it's unfortunate that I cannot use the activated ability of Bergstrider, so this is basically a 4/4 now. Target non-basic. Share permanents that share a card type. I could take the enchanted land for my own land then, right? Sick. Share permanents. Oh, this is a basic. That's unfortunate. Otherwise I would have liked to change the enchanted land for my own. I think I'm resolving the Realm Eater here and adding the land on deck. Yeah, it's too bad that can't exchange these two. Phew, that's a nice target for my Bergstrider. Playing the land, Strider, play with snow, tapping, Phew. 3. Next turn I can attack for 7, putting my opponent already on 10. Then I can probably rather quickly close the game with the Yeti and the Shadow Sage. Okay, opponent playing a 4/4 and a pillar. Look, there's currently no mana to use the pillar. When it dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield. If it's an aura enchantment, whoa, enchant forest, you can. Oh wait, oh, you return it to the battlefield as a enchant forest has tap blue. Oh, okay, so it comes back as a enchantment that you put on the land. And you can make a trapped warrior. Okay, that's kinda sweet. How many mana do I have available? 3 and 3. It's rather unfortunate. I think I'm playing the pillar, tapping this, attacking for 7. And I think I want to set up a way to exchange the Yeti for the troll. Sure. Now I'm taking 9 down to 11. Opponent taps the Bergstrider probably. Down to 7. Yep. 9. Okay. Okay. So now I'm I'm defending here. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so that is... I think it is Yeti. Use the pillar here, attack for... I'm not sure. I don't think I have the option to use the pillar here, attack for 3. I think I want to trade my Yeti for the troll or something. See, opponent has 8, 5. Yeah, pillar on defense. If I exchange control, the creature has summoning sickness, right? Oh, they might tap the pillar. Shadow Sage is a very nice blocker against the 4/4s. I like it. Shadow Sage. I think I'm going to make my opponent lose some life. Okay, so they're tapping down 5. Deck. This went downhill quickly. If I don't want to jump here, I'm taking at least, and opponent might not even give me the option to jump here. Not lethal, but it's close. Tap down my Realm Eater for 2 turns. Up. That probably. Tap the 5/4 down and I'll take 8. Close to lethal though. Let's see. If I I have 8 mana for 4. I can attack with the Berg Strider. Opponent does not tap it down, of course, that is. I think I wanna... Sure whether I wanna exchange Sarulf. I don't think I wanna give them Sarulf. They also can't give them Yeti, right? I think the God Heist is bad here, although I can trade the Mage for the Jew, of course. Maybe that's the way to go. I can't attack. Tapping seems trading. Yeah, you're right, I need the mana, right? But then I'm jumping anyway, right? Wait. Isn't this just lost? Opponent untaps, taps down one of my blockers, and I take lethal damage, right? I think we lost this game. Sick how quickly we went from um, being ahead or equal to behind due to my opponent just dropping insane streak of 5 drops here. Yeah, I think it's lost. Unfortunately. Let's see. The 5/6 is a nice blocker against them. Yeah, see you, mate. It's a very bad card, but it does block everything they're doing pretty nicely. Get in and getting the tree out. Let's go. Yeah, we had a slow start. We had a slow start that game, and it seemed like opponent had a slow start as well. But yeah, from turn 4 and onwards, opponent basically start dropping 4/4s or bigger, and just just couldn't keep up. Mana is there, Troll is there. Trickster is just not a great card in this deck. I don't have a lot of creatures that I want to trade away. I think Trickster is great with the 1/1 elf that makes your opponent discard, or if I had more of the 1/1 changelings that put a 1/1 counter on something. I think those are the names. Okay, opponent mulligan 6. It's not a bad thing for us. Game just a bit more winnable. Okay, so we keep. Oh, we should have foretold this. I'm so sorry. That was a mistake. Opponent does foretell some, because then we would have had it up now. If I foretelled it last turn, I would be able to cast it with the ring. Yeah, that was a mistake. Ooh, mono green opponent. Harrow. Wow. Been a nice bounce target, eh? Oh, just now I need some time to set this up correctly, I think. We do have 2 snowlands, so I could play a forest, for example, play the troll, and then opponent is not able to block, not able to attack. Let's. Could I have glittering frosted? Let's say I played 1, 2, 3. The forest. Yeah, then I could have played ice high troll as well. Step down. I think that's my cue to just depart the realm. The 4. Else I'm taking 4 here, and I think I need a bit of tempo to get back in this. Okay, so further back. I think I want to play the glittering frost on the right. I could hit opponent for 6 here. Oh, it taps. Oh, I'm still learning this set so much. Okay, it taps, so you have to declare the attacks and then you do it. Okay. Okay. That's something I'm never going to forget. So, opponent could have been on 14 right now. And of course I could have forced opponent to use pillar right now. Okay, that was unfortunate. Are we giving opponent the Ice High Troll? That's definitely an option here. Opponent currently does not have the snow mana to opponent not tapping it down. 6. Okay, so opponent should have been on 8 right now. Are we racing a 4? Oh, I want to draw my 1/1 changeling. Opponent keep snow covered first up. Expecting a tap down here. Oh yes. Playing the changeling. Putting it on the troll. Opponent is most likely going to tap that down. Yep. We let that resolve. Play the God's Heist. Change 1 to 4/4. Taking 4 now, going to 12. If opponent is attack with everything. Also, I have the option to share a card type. So this is an artifact. So I could give my opponent the replication ring, and I think I'm going to do that actually. I want opponent's pillar. I don't need the mana anymore. I have black, green, and blue. I don't need the snow mana because I have 4 myself. Exchange the ring for pillar. Then probably double attack. Try to raise this. I think the third chapter on the Trickster God Heist will also help in the race. Okay, that's not because find something down. Okay. Turn. Okay. Oh, I need to take full control here to give myself the 2 mana. Yeah, so now it goes on the stack. Now I can give myself 2 mana, right? Oh, it's 1 mana. That still my base, right? Yeah, so I still have that mana, so I did this correctly. Okay, I feel like a boss. Now I should use that mana properly. So I'll play out the Alder Guard. And snow mana for that. Wolves. Blah blah blah. Search your library for Snowland card. Sure, I'll pick a up. And so, I need the land actually. I got 3 source. Yeah, I can have tapped one. Play the untapped one. Now I have 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So one of those to tap something. So now I can just attack with this. Opponent taking the damage, so I'm going to double pump it. 7 to opponent. Opponent down to 7. Ending the turn. Opponent is getting a lot of rings though. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Hopefully the game ends before that actually matters. But definitely is going to get a couple of rings soonish. It's 8, right? Yeah, if 8 or more, so 2 more turns. So next turn opponent won't have the mana, and the turn after opponent will have all the snow mana in the world. Opponent stuck on 4 green, 1 blue source, so I kinda saved my opponent's mana base a bit with the ring. Given those facts, I still think the trade was valid. Going to attackers, I think I'm going to tap down the 3/3 flyer. Let's see. I'm tapping down the 3/3 flyer here. I could also tap down the 4 4, and then my opponent will most likely just pass, right? Yeah, I'll tap down the 4. And if opponent attacks with the 3/3, I'm fine with that. Yeah. That leaves opponent with only one blocker. Opponent needs to play at least one creature here to not be dead on board. Might even be creatures, right? Because the Trickster God is going to trigger. That puts my opponent down to 4. And then any creature that gets in damage here is interesting attack by opponent. Dave PG. Opponent's name. On the first Dave won the first game. Second game here. Opponent need here. Fight spell. Let the Strider kill one of my 4/4s. Opponent could kill the Troll, for example. Can't give it indestructible right now. Opponent would still be dead then, right? Okay, another green source. Sources 5, 6, 7 mana available. Oh wow. Okay. And it's like we're not winning this game either. Okay. Kinda one that's 7/7. Like I can play this 3/4. Snowland and 3/4 now because it cares about snow. I'll get an untapped land. That's another snow permanent, so that's 4. I use 3 to play the Glittering Frost. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Play the... See, I'll tap this for green. I'll add 2 blue. Play the Glittering Frost on my forest. Play the ring. I'll play the Brawl. I control this. I give it indestructible, right? Yes. And now I have an 7/4. Okay, okay. View. Range game. Trickster God's Heist is quite a useless go. Oh, that's going to tap it, so opponent deals 5. Wow. Oh wow. I think I need to trade the Elder Guard for the Strider here. Because that gives me an untapped creature, and the Spirit will be 1. 3/4, so for them it won't be that strong. I'm giving them a 9/4, but if I keep it like this, I lose the game, right? So I have to make that trade. Pick the Bergstrider. That way I have 2 blockers. An attack that's less ideal. It's only a 2/4 actually. Oh, it's going to be a 3/4 due to the pillar. Yeah, so opponent probably playing... Yeah, opponent has a lot of mana available, so pillar is coming down probably. Troll is coming down probably, and then they'll use 1 mana for the pillar. It's 4, 5, 6, yeah, that's okay. And then if I was opponent, I might tap down the troll and attack with Bergstrider and the Glade Walker here. Be down to 3. We'll have to trade Striders. Opponent might also the pillar in hand because of the second chapter. So opponent smartly looking at my hand here, my deck here. Probably if there's like a land on top, opponent will that land on top happily, and if there's a spell on top that wins me the game, then yeah, that's very smart by opponent. Did we lose here? Let's see what opponent left on top. It's probably not going to be me. Target 2 basic and per card type. Okay, opponent has none. Let's submit. How do I do this? Fine. The opponent knows that I have this, so that's it's coming down. I can't attack here. No way. And I lost here, right? I can block 2 creatures. Yeah, an opponent deals 7. Okay, G opponent. Okay, game 2. On the play. Hand looks acceptable, not great, but 1 land and we can play at least the ring on turn 3, and then we can see from there. The Bergstrider and the Moritz, we get quite the curve, and also playing target shadow on 2 and then being able to resolve it on fear 4 is also pretty strong. So not a bad hand. Okay, there's the land. Let's see. Could go land shadow. Also go tap land now, and then next turn we have it's fortunate. Can also gamble that I find an untap land, but I don't think it's viable. So play the tap land now, and then we could go forest into pillar, for example. And if I draw another land, or then at some point I can just hard cast this card. Okay, we did find the untap land. I can do land pillar, and then next turn I can do land ring foretell this. Very strong. There's no real reason to play the pillar right now, so I think it's just land ring here. See where this ends. Get a sweet turn 5 into turn 5, and I would of course like to solve the shadow before I start playing my own creatures. Per land, play, and pillar. Turn. Now we have to tap the pet down, so we're not taking damage here, which is ideal. Hopefully opponent plays another creature, which allows me to get a 2 shadow, which is nice. So overall not a bad game. So far, tapping down the pet. Opponent passing turn. Play the shadow. Opponent sacrifice 2 creatures. I sacrifice none. I'll leave the pillar up to tap something down if need be. Now my next turn will be Strider into Moritz. Quite good. Tap this down. Any need to do that, but yeah, so we can just play Bergstrider, tap this down, play the tap land. Stays tapped. Whatever opponent plays, I'll tap that down as well on the next turn. Or going to enter the battlefield as a copy, which is sweet, so that will tap something down as well. Sure. Copy this. What do we want to tap down? I'd like to play the Yeti, but 1 mana short. Fortunate. I can't complain too much, seeing how this game went so far. It's a nice card. Sweet. Can I raise this? Sure. Likely not. Can tap this down so it cannot jump block. That's nice, because then this is going to be a 5/5. Make this a... see, better here. Make this a 5/5, opponent still... make it 2. The opponent is going to make a lot of jumpers here. Oh, but I can make this unblockable, right? Or, yeah, and I can... well, tap this down. Play the Yeti. Play the blocker. 1/1 here. I can make that one unblockable. Opponent is most likely not chump blocking. No. Opponent is down to 6, and my Yeti is unblockable probably next turn. So one kinda needs to remove spell, I think here. I think I'm ahead. But opponent is definitely ahead when it comes to cards in hand. Luckily Herald does not find a hit, which is fortunate for me. Okay. Throw an indestructible. Definitely some damage coming my way. Take this. Let's see. Draw land, that's not ideal. So definitely going in with the Yeti. Is there a world where I only go in with Yeti? I think there is. I think that's the play actually. Pay this ability. Attacks, I'll attack with the Yeti. My opponent down to 2. So basically I have lethal next turn with the Yeti. Play out the land and I'll pass the turn. Probably going to... which of those am I going to tap? Let's see. Opponent is able to do everything. It's pretty strong. This is 5, 9, 10, 11. I think I need to tap this down, allow my opponent to give everything +1/+1, but then at least I have 3 creatures that block. Yeah, their team definitely go boast here. Likely now some math. Must have trample. This. How many damage do I get? 6. This is 6, 10. Blockers declared. Aye, that's a menace. 5, 6 is 11. This way I barely survive. If opponent has a trick, I'm dead. But looks like opponent is out of luck. Game is ours. Opponent is tapped out. Yeah. Okay. Got the first one, but opponent definitely has a nice deck. Going white. 3 colors. Can I do against a deck that goes one? I am quite a lot against decks that quite some chunky creatures. Color is very good against them. Quarter Realm can bounce a token, which is nice. Deck is pretty favored against them actually. Be right back. If I remember, I'll cut that out of the YouTube video. If not, I'm sorry about that. Got all the colors, which is nice. First play is a 4-drop though, so a bit of a slow hand against this opponent. Especially since opponent is going first. I think, however, that mulliganing is pretty expensive, but wouldn't mind one of my 2-drops to be on top of my deck. Just close to the top. I don't feel this is an opponent where I can have such a slow start like this. Yeti is also not a great first play. That is nice, however. That is very nice, so I'll do this. Now I'll play Ice Tunnel on turn 3. I'll play Swamp turn 4. Play the Shadow again and kill 2 of opponent's creatures. Definitely nice. Brook Strider, also a very nice draw. Yeah, opponent nicely running out the 2 creatures again for me to kill with Turgid Shadow. Ideal, I would say. Sorry opponent, but wait. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I should have played the black. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, no problem. I'll just offer the trade. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, I thought it was a black. Okay, happens. I'm blocking. Okay. Tick, 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 tick. Now the question becomes, is it even good to play the Shadow? I'm not sure. Unsure actually. Maybe the opportunity is just over and I should start playing Burg Striders and stuff. Yeah, I think that's a play. Like it that much, but however, how it is. probably Infernal Pet might go flying. Ooh. That's such a good card. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking here. Probably blocking here. That's ideal basically. We have 3 snow sources. Yeah, I have 3 snow sources as well. I can fight twice, so I can kill the 4/4 and I can kill the 3/2. I like that best. I could also kill the Infernal Bat. Yeah, I want the 1/1 counter. Yeah, so I can do this. I have the 3 snow sources, so I have to fight the Kennel Master. And then I can put here and I'll fight that. I'll attack for 9. Opponent down to 8. That was a tough turn for my opponent. Is still in it. The turn where I did not play the attack grid shadow, that was horrible. Do have a Moritz. A Moritz can enter as a 6/6 Bergstrider, which is nice. Opponent getting 1 creature back with a Draugr is not great. Okay, this card is very good if you can get 2 creatures back, and if you only can get 1 back, then it's not good. Okay, we're attacking for 3. We're leaving 2 behind. Nice. Doing here. Dropping the 5-drop. Tapping the Shieldmate down. Then just attacking with both. Enter as a Bergstrider. I'll tap the Shieldmate. I'll attack for 8. Opponent has to chump block here, otherwise the Yeti is going to kill opponent next turn. So either opponent chump blocks here, or opponent has to have a remove spell for the Yeti. Chump block, okay, interesting. Spell then opponent. Shieldmate stays step down. Don't see how opponent is getting out of this. 1 card in hand. Has to be a remove spell for the Yeti. But I think with the collar, very hard for survive. If opponent attacks, I'm not blocking, I'm just taking the damage. Oh, okay. Didn't see the land there. Very nice. That gives my opponent some chump blocker. Oh, we're way down in the Yeti. That's very well played. That's well played. Like it. We have a 6/6, a 4/4. Playing the collar. I'll island a creature. Those 3 attack. Opponent needs to start chump block. 3/3 and a 1/1 in front of that one. And the 2 is jump. Fine with that trade opponent. Nicely blocked. Sure, it's going to help you out though, but this is probably going to be a green. I already have 2 black sources. Yeah, okay. GG. Got the match. Pretty nice game. If you joined me, thanks for being here. For drafting Kaldheim, best of 3. Currently 1-1 in matches. After we pack one, pick one, a collar, and our second pack had nothing besides a snow-covered island, I decided to move into the snow lane, and it seemed quite open, but we didn't get a lot of rewards. Like normally you would expect Narfies to table to you. You'd expect a bit more of the trolls, for example, and like the Bergstrider to come your way, but there wasn't a lot. Either there was not a lot opened, or there was somebody picking up the snow cards but not the snowlands, because we got 9, so are pretty heavy snow. No, we got 10 lands and we're playing 9. We picked up one. It's a great cards. Playing the counter on itself, because I'm definitely incentivized to block this. Hopefully, I'm allowed to block this by opponent. Yeah, so what was I saying? So got into the snow lane, forced the lands, basically the first 1.5 pack. Picked up 9 lands, I think, 10 lands. Then picked up every snow payoff that I saw, basically. Ended up with this pile. Ooh, opponent. I can play the land Icebind Pillar, but I don't think that's very useful, because I then can't activate it. Could have a struggle for Scampfar. Round could also be one of the pack mates. Interesting turn. Interesting turn. I think I'm going to do this. I can play out the. I'm going to do the Scampfar. So I'm going to foretell this one. I'm going to play the tap land. For example, my Yeti can then fight the Scampfar soonish. Fight with the Avenger, for example, soonish. If I want to kill a creature, it's definitely the Avenger. Opponent foretelling another spell. Most likely it's the +4/+4, but I'm happy to trade my Gladewalker for +4/+4. I don't mind. Didn't even get trample, so. Oh, Eyesight Troll's a nice pickup. I think I'm just casting the Yeti. See, that's a 2/3. If I give that +1/+1, and it kills the Avenger, right? 3/4. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So we're playing the Troll. Forest up, and Troll fight the Avenger. Getting the rare off the board without opponent drawing cards off of it is great, I think. Opponent clearly, the deck is giving off an elf vibe so far. Green black, nice Elder Hall. So back to see some elves. Most likely the rare is getting returned from the battleground. Yeah, there we are. We'll manage. This is non-token. Ideally we use all our mana, so either it's playing the Yeti or it is brawling. Do I have 2 snowlands, so I can just attack, see if opponent wants to block. Opponent does not block. What do we do? Play Pillar Brawl? I think we do. See if opponent's willing to jump it with one of the 1/1s. Yeah, we're eating a 1/1. Totally fine. Playing the pillar. does Blizzard Brawl do again? Requires me to have 3, right? Yeah, so currently I can't use it actually. Playing the pillar, leaving the snow mana open. Can at least tap down the 3-1 and opponent will be able to deal 1 to opponent. Using some swamps it looks like. Okay. 6. Ooh. Tap down. So either it's foretell the Depart the Realm, the Brawl, also just leave up the instant. I think I want to play Moritz on the Troll. Becomes a 4 or 5. Yeah, still not Blizzard Brawl the pick. Becomes a 5-5. If I play this, then we can do the thing. Then I'm taking 6 damage next turn, which is a lot. Ugh, we're a bit behind on the manas here. 3. Oh, I do have 3 actually. Oh, so I can give it +2/+0. Then I can fight the. Then I can fight a 6/6. Do I want to do that? No, I can. I cannot. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. That. Now it's blocking the Avenger. No, I'd rather not do that. What? Sure whether this is the right play, but honestly not sure. Because I can't tap down the 6/6, so I'm definitely going to take 6 here, which is unfortunate. Can of course depart the realm, the Lindworm. Nice to have that option. Yeah, so basically what would be best for me is opponent uses a trick on the eyesight roll. Trap 5, okay, was pass to attackers. I'm seriously considering bouncing a Lindworm here. Yeah, no, there's no need. Opponent is not attacking with the 3-1 and the 1. Lands are great draws right now. This is going to be a troll. 4/5 troll, which is fine. I'll just turn. Currently I don't have 2 snow mana up. I can't get the trolls indestructible. But I have to depart the realm up, so if opponent uses a fight spell, I can just depart the realm the target. Herald is a nice card. It'll probably give opponent a card, being the amount of elves. Yeah. An elf, a 3/1. Not the most scary elf, but I think I'm tapping down something here. Sure. Opponent still has the foretell spell. Hoping opponent is fighting here before combat. Be ideal for me. Opponent doesn't have a black source left, so cannot play that. Okay, a Glade Walker. Let's see what it is targeting. Red Rider? A Herald. I'm not going to bounce that, so that is fine. Going to attackers, I'm going to tap the 6/6 again. Opponent is most likely not looking. Okay. Okay. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. So yeah, so the unfortunate thing is that I have to buff this for it to be able to fight a Lindworm. Unfortunate. This is another non-token elf or berserker. What I could do, of course, is if opponent attacks with elves or berserkers, I can bounce the Avenger for 1 blue. I think the right play here is to play the Mistwalker. And leave 3 mana up for the pillar and make one of my creatures indestructible. Playing defense here. Yeah, just basically waiting to be able to blow my opponent out. Target opponent discards 2 cards. That is unfortunate. Discarding the Yeti is not a problem, but discarding the Blizzard Brawl is pretty sad. But we'll do it. Sure. Yeah, that's definitely sad to see. All quite a nice spell right now. Okay, we're foretelling something. Am I allowing my opponents to go to attack? I don't think so. Seriously considering tapping down the Lindworm again. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Opponent might attack with the Herald and the Gladewalker. Sure what to do at that point. I might just give my opponent the cards. If opponent attacks with both, I'm going to depart the realm, the Avenger. If opponent just attacks with the Herald, then I'm happy jumping it. Yeah, so my thought process is that if I now just double block, bounce the Avenger, I got rid of the elves. Wait, basically. Has Menace? Oh, that's interesting. I can just let that through then, right? Give opponent 1 card. Give this a roll. Opponent like this. Destructible. Opponent loses for 3 manas and draws a card. I find it hard to imagine that that card is better than a 4/3 manas. Play the ring. And not attack. Can of course attack with the Mistwalker. Don't see the use right now. Sure, I'll start attacking with the Mistwalker. Kill my opponent. Fine, right? Currently 4 snow mana up. I could buff both trolls if need be. And also buff 1 troll, tap something with pillar and bounce on Sparta Realm. This is going to be a long game. Target player lose 3 life unless they sacrifice an permanent or the card. Wow. Not going to be a long game. That's a sick card. Tap. Wow, that's going to be... Wowie. Okay. That is an artifact. Hope to find my trickery very soon. Wow. Sure, I'll lose 3 life. I'll pass down the 6/6 again. Going to attack me with the 1/1 again. And I'm taking 1, I think. Opponent attacking with just a shapeshifter. It's annoying, but trade the 1/1 card right now, I think. Or am I? Am I going to give opponent an extra card? Not sure. I mean, currently I don't have a plan for the 1/1. Sure, I'll just block it. Need to block it at some point in time, I feel. Another swamp, so that allows opponent to. Okay, let's see. Was something preventing this from getting counters? Because this ring has been here for quite some time, right? Just got his first counter? That is fake, right? I think I'm going aggressive here. See, I want to bounce the 3/7 or tap it. Sure, I have 2 snow mana up right now. I wanna tap it, so I'll do tap this. Roll. Yeah, I'll start being the aggressor. Any other option right now? Don't have many turns though. And very soon. Walking with 1/1. Does not. Not good at all. So that's 3. 6 from the Lindworm is 9. Wow, this. Oh, that Lantern is strong, eh? Wow. Tergrid, God of Fright. Wowie. 4 mana, and every turn target player is losing 3 life or sacrificing an. Strong. Not sure if I can draw an out here actually. Card. Exile a creature, target opponent loses 3 life. Sure. That's another 3. Now I can bounce the X. Yeah, so opponent is probably attacking with a Lindworm. Okay, we're attacking all. It's interesting. Let me see. So we're blocking. Opponent is of course willing to take me to 6, right? Because this is just another 3. Bouncing this. And then next turn, all goes well. I deal 3, 7. Have lethal here actually. Opponent is probably casting the 3-1. I'm tapping that down. The only thing opponent is doing is casting the 3-1 lifelinker. I think we win the game. I think this is lethal. Yeah, I think. Not sure what opponent Red Rider there, but okay, so we're tapping this down. Now we're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost enough. Attacking with 5. Love this one. 5, 9, 13. Yeah, I think opponent misplayed there last turn. I think opponent had the game. Tapping down the Dread Rider gave it away. Unfortunate, I think. Opponent. Do we? And if so, what? Eyeing the Mists of Lichara, because it's for example nice on the Herald, the King. -3, -0, then it's 0-2 manas, which is strong. I also like the fact that I'm not putting elves in the graveyard. That opponent wants to return those. Elves from graveyards, library. Can't cast all my permanent cards in case libraries can't battlefield. Okay, so the exile still works. This is a counter against discard probably. Yeah, I turn favor to the. I'm not afraid. I'm not that afraid of the card, and I might board in the Lichara though. Currently deciding what to cut. Sure, I actually want. I think my deck is fine. My deck is fine. I think we can win another one. The game was definitely close. If I'm able to keep the heist in hand, that I can get the artifact, be pretty insane. Okay, one land is got it, so that is a mulligan. And I can't keep a one lander. It's 4 lands. It's a nice hand. 2-drop, different 3-drops. Really like this hand. I'm probably going to the forest away. Am I though? Tap land on 1. I can have a tap land on 1, but I don't want tap land. Make this back then. 6. I'm probably putting tap land away, so then it's going to be black, blue, green. I have all the colors. Go from there. I don't want 2 tap lands. I also see myself putting the veil away. Because the replicating ring is going to make the black if I really need. Bottoming the veil. I'm bottoming though. Tap land. Avalanche color. 3. Yeah, we'll do. Opponent is helloing me. Opponent also mulligan, so nice 6-6 going on here. First time I see Ranashore in the matches that I've played so far. Mainly in the deck because of Heist. 2. Play the Avalanche Caller. 3. I'm going to cast the ring. The ring, and then on turn 4 I have 5 mana available, so I can do different stuff. Okay. 3-1. It's a great draw. I'll play that out. It blocks the Fateful. Yeah, I like that. For killer, leave mana open to tap something down or something. Could also play the ring. There's no real use though. It's annoying, but very slow. It's a good card against me. My deck is not that fast. Could of course pay 2, give land haste, attack with a 4. But it's a bit early that now. Could just play out the Yeti. I think it's just Yeti here. 3-3. A lot of value in playing a 3. Is it the Yeti? I think it's the Yeti. Really sure though. Am I attacking? Like if I attack with a 1-4, the 3-1 is a pretty nice attack against me, so not attacking right now. Um, 2-2 is getting in and blocking with the 80. I'm expecting +4/+4. But I don't mind trading the 80 for a trick like that. Okay. Shapeshifter just dying. It's interesting. Alright. No, okay. That way. That's fine. Ooh, I don't have a black, so I'm definitely going to play the ring now. Probably I can have the sized. Am I though? Yeah, I am. I am. I want to play the sized enchantment. Have any of pro? Do I want to trade creatures? Do I want to trade Mistwalker for the Realm Eater? Interesting. Block here. One might have a combat trick and then the Realm Eater gets so. Play a mill street card, sure. Play a mill. Okay, so now I'm playing the heist. Think. Can attack my opponent for 1, then play the heist. The heist is 4. Ability to do else than that. Good deal too. Heist it. Resting. Opponent doesn't have Snowland, so I think I'm going to give opponent the color. Yeah, I'm going to give opponent the color here. Not attacking. No, because I want this to die. I want these two to trade, actually. Next turn is going to be run ashore. Going to be strong. I'm going to bounce the collar back to hand. I'm going to put it on the top of the library. Suit my opponent to recast that. It's very slow. And that'll give me the start. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Even exchange the God's Heist with the dog. Shall I do that? It's pretty awesome. I think I'm going to do that if that's an option. And then I can bounce the collar and the God's Heist back. It's awesome. I love it. I think it works. Please attack me with a Forsaken. Definitely do that. Q. Attacking here. Okay, so opponent is top decking. And the only thing opponent has is the Dread Rider, basically. There are 2 creatures still in the graveyard, so with Dread Rider that is 6 damage, so that puts me down to 8. And don't think I can prevent that damage. Something about it. Maybe I can use Shadow Sage to gain me life. Okay. What? Discard. I think I'm discarding the Shadow Sage. I think the ability on the collar is just too strong. Though. Put the collar away. Shadow Sage is going to give me 2. It's important, I think. It's also gaining me life, right? Yeah. Not enough creatures in the graveyard for opponent to. And I can just start attacking with arrow. It's the miss. Hey, another God's Heist. Something. Don't think so. Not right now. Value to be. And I'll. So Realm Eater. A counter. Opponent wants the creatures in the graveyard to the rider. I didn't think opponent is quick enough. Dog Pursuit is basically saving me here. Interested to see how my opponent is. Red Rider activation. I don't understand why my opponent is not end step. There's something I'm missing. Well, lining the Cerulf ability. Had to sack. Definitely going to attack with the Cerulf. Bigger than the Forsaken now, so start attacking my giant because it's a great block. Killer, 2 snow mana up, so I can definitely sit. 3 mana up, so I can even activate Mistwalker. So kinda in control of this game. Gaining life, so Rider is not. 2 cards in hand. Ooh, opponent getting in with the Rider. Don't want the opponent to leave backup block. Okay. Anyway, interesting. Then Carl. Such a slow game. Sorry about that. I see I have 10:24 left, so I gotta about it. Sacking it. Okay, that's another creature that dies. I will 5/5. Opponent wants fuel tank for the Rider. Just don't think it's enough, but I might just play Trickster just for the gain 3 lose 3. I think that's wise. Wise. Hacking. I can just take the 3/7, right? No harm in that. Can easily do that. Maybe another village rights? Bugger? Don't know. Sell this. Very happy about my position here. So opponent's going to attack with the Shadow Sage. Likely wants to Walker. Sure. Cards to discard. Sorry. Declining the Trickster ability. Close. Do I need this? Ooh, this is Flash. Do I miss that? Okay. Missed that. Okay. Now flashing in the barrel. Killing the Dread Rider, which I'm not sad about, but yeah, that definitely works. So tapping down the Jarl, blocking the Shadow Sage. And history. And just double attack here and win. You can use this twice to make it a yeah, it's lethal. Oh, I can eat right here. Tap that down. 9. Win the game. Okay, we got there. Okay, interesting games. Can't complain about that. Fun. Yeah, got the 2-1. Nothing special. Found the right lane. I got a decent deck, but not like insanely rewarded. And yeah, I think just happy with the result. Nothing special. Thanks a lot, peeps. Appreciate you watching live or watching the video later. Much appreciated.